We are below the surface, where light does not reach, but history still breathes. This wall is not like the others. It was sealed from within, like an envelope addressed to the future. Legends speak of chambers hidden beneath the pyramids, closed by their own builders. Today, the joints answer to touch and return the dust of centuries. The air is heavy, but the passage calls to us. The passage narrows as if the place were measuring us. The stone's polish reveals specialized hands, different from those that raised public corridors. The legends spoke of riches guarded by those who understood the mechanics of the sun. If light is the key, the corridor is the lock. The walls record a logistics of offerings, as if the sacred demanded an inventory. The farther we go, the more the corridor warns us. This is not only a tomb, it is a threshold. At the end of the corridor, the wall stops being an obstacle and becomes an enigma. Only those who understand the sun will find the truth, whispers the inscription beneath the dust. If you're enjoying this, follow, like, comment, and share so more people can see this story. The air turns warm and humid before the glow appears. First, we feel the heat, then the faint smell of resin, and only then does the light find ancient metals. Vessels, amulets, dark eyes in statues that seem to watch the intruder. We did not come to take. We came to witness. The treasure exists, and it weighs more as history than as gold. We are left speechless, but the stones still have a voice. We take only one piece, light as proof and heavy as history. The pyramid responds as it was programmed, not with a curse, but with engineering. The floor vibrates, the joints sigh, and the path begins to close like an eyelid. It is time to leave with respect and precision. We climb not with a looter's haste, but with the precision of those who put everything back in its place. We take only the proof of the encounter, not possession. The rest stays where it has always belonged. We return along the outside only to think the route through more carefully. The pyramid breathes through ducts almost no one sees, and through them we re-enter, unhurried, without noise. The light in our hand is our honest key. The rest is silence. We follow the ancient air that rises, listening to the stones the way one listens to a heartbeat. The duct returns us to the level of the ancient corridors. We look for the eastern axis, the line that guides offerings and silence. When architecture is the message, the best gesture is not to interrupt. We move on, letting the flashlight translate the way. At mid-height, an almost blind niche waits for the right light. When the beam enters, the forms arrange themselves. Amulets for life, for protection, for rebirth. The deep blue is not paint. It is lapis lazuli that time could not erase. We do not touch. We let the light take inventory of the invisible. Scarabs line up like little sentinels, each carrying a fragment of a promise. Beside them, a sealed jar preserves ochre, as if it still painted the world. Light does not claim possession. It only confirms presence. And when the beam passes, it is as if memory were breathing. We search for the breath of ventilation that betrays auxiliary chambers, where gold is not spectacle, but the routine of the sacred. Nothing to open, nothing to move, only observe and record with respect. The treasure here is the confirmation that the system still works. If you're enjoying this, follow, like, comment, and share, so more people can see this story. The sound of our steps measures the distance between each find, and the light scores the corridor like a reading in a low voice. We do not pause to possess, only to understand what still sustains the myth. The pyramid allows us to see, provided we pass with respect. The path reveals itself as we walk. The corridor changes its breadth before the junction. It's a sign of an axial line. Low light reads on the ceiling, a cut drawn to converse with the sun. Tool marks with their edges worn down tell of fine adjustments, repeated by hands that measured brightness like one measures water. The floor returns a faint murmur, reminding us that the engineering still breathes. We advance at the right scale so as not to wake what sleeps. As we advance, the finds become smaller and more decisive. Lost beads, gold flecks caught in the dust, stone weights that regulated offerings. The treasure here is the system, and the jewels are its side effects. When the corridor narrows, the air shifts course, a sign that we are nearing the heart. The corridor opens onto a point that seems to breathe on its own, the geometric heart. Here, light returns measurements, and gold appears only as a trace. Thread, flake, bead. We do not open what was sealed to endure. We only confirm its existence. The pyramid does not show the treasure, it suggests it. That suggestion is what we keep. In the recess on the right, the dust keeps a shine that is no accident. The light finds a curved surface, gold stuck to fabric, a fragment of a mask that time only folded, not broken. We record it and return it to shadow. Proven, the treasure is a system, and its signs still breathe. If you're enjoying this, follow, like, comment, and share, so more people can see this story. We return along the axis of light as one returns a book to the correct shelf. The ceiling answers with a cut so fine that the dust turns into arrows, pointing the way back. Traces keep pace with our steps. A golden thread, blue powder, a bead left behind. The treasure remains where it breathes. We leave on the monument's time, not ours. We leave by the same route, but giving each stone back to silence. The light confirms the joints, and the sand completes the work of time. We do not close the story. We only protect it, so it remains whole. What we take is proof. What remains is memory. We seal without erasing.